Previously on Skyrim: The Rise of Elderast. At Mirabel's suggestion, I entered the ruins of Mzulft, searching for the Synod researchers. I found one man who died, and suggested that more people may be inside at something called the Oculory. I should head further into the ruins to see what's going on. And so my search continues for the, the Staff of Magnus? Which will in turn give me vital information about the Eye of I don't know, I'm solving some kind of thing because I am, of course, the only one who can do so. And I was troubled a bit by my inability to find a key earlier, but I realized I had not searched here yet. And indeed, there lies the key I sought, and perhaps a helmet I might learn an enchantment from. Very good. Now, I believe I have all I need. This underground dwelling has taken me far too long to make my way through. In my great and looming empire, I will have servants who can do such menial tasks for me. Here we are. And open. Excellent. More of the same, and more and more. This might be useful when I'm mixing up something a bit later, such as magical potions, which I am still insufferably short on at the moment.
Gavros, is that you? I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door.
Yes, please do. Gavros here.
What the? What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros?
Your friend Gavros is dead.
It was the Falmer, wasn't it? Curse them! They've ruined everything. If Gavros is gone, there is no hope. He was supposed to return with the crystal. Without that, all our efforts are wasted. And you, if you're here for treasure or wisdom or anything, I'm afraid you've wasted your time.
What's this about a crystal?
It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. No, it won't be too cold, he said. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Focused completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold had warped it. Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Falmer.
Now, what is the crystal used for?
It was a brilliant idea, really. Mostly mine, though Gavros took the credit. Secret, though. Official Synod business. Can't talk about it.
I'm looking for the Staff of Magnus.
Are you? Well, I'm afraid I can't help you with that. I need the crystal to do anything useful, and I don't have it.
Well, I happen to have found a focusing crystal. Is this what you were looking for?
You found... How in the world? That's it? That's it! I don't know who you are, but you may have just saved this little project. In fact, who are you anyway?
I am the greatest wizard in the world. My name is Elderast, and you shall tremble at its hearing very soon. However, of most pertinent use to you is the fact that I am with the College of Winterhold.
You are you? Savos wouldn't even grant us an audience when we came to you, but now you come here expecting something from me?
Yes?
I don't much like this, I'll tell you. But you saved my skin, so maybe I can overlook the past for now. Come on, I'll explain on the way. No matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first. The Council is going to know that when I get back. I was the one who thought of using this Oculory. I don't know what the dwarves called it. Something unpronounceable, I'm sure. From all our research, it seems they were intent on discerning the nature of the divine. This machinery, all of it, was designed to collect starlight.
Yes, keep babbling on.
And then, I'm not sure, split it somehow? It was my idea to replace one of the key elements with our focusing crystal. Months of enchantments went into it. Let's just hope they got it right this time.
Fascinating. What sort of structure could this be? A little faster, then. Come on! I have an empire to begin. Oh, blast it all. I sense a puzzle coming.
Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it. Place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it.
I think perhaps I might like to consider my life for a moment. I don't like the look of this at all.
Yes?
What do I do?
Now the crystal needs to be focused. It was created so far away. We knew that some adjustments would have to be made. Heating and cooling the crystal will cause it to expand or contract, which will change how the light passes through it. You'll need to use spells to do that. Being from the college, I assume you know them already. There should be a few basic tomes around here somewhere in case your training is even more substandard than I've heard. Until next time.
Let's see here. I suppose I should be sure to acquaint myself with these rudimentary spells in case they are what is required to complete this puzzle. Let's see here. Spell tomes. Ah, yes, I already know this one and this one. Very good. Flames and frostbite, huh? Well, I suppose those are the spells I should have at the ready. Now then, let's see what this button does. Alright. Well, let's see here.
You want something from me?
I think I'm going to spend a moment in deep, deep thought. Consulting my meta-worldly resources of knowledge to expedite this frustrating endeavor. All right, well, we'll give this a try. Not quite right. Say, must line them up with the rings. 1, 2, and let's see here. 3. I believe they are properly positioned now.
Don't suppose you'd want to take that fire somewhere else? You know, somewhere away from me?
I'll take it closer to you if you don't shut your mouth and let me concentrate. Now, let's see here. Getting closer, I believe. One more to do it. Good. Very good. That's here. Yes, yes. I've got a bit of a ways to go here. One more.
Years of work.
Yes.
Finally going to pay off. What's this? These results. They're not at all what they should be.
What?
This projection should be lit up like the night sky. Something is creating an incredible amount of interference. Something in Winterhold, it looks like. What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work? So what is it? What have you done? Did you know what we were attempting? Are you here to make sure your plan worked? That our efforts have been for nothing? Well, explain yourself.
You'd better calm down and explain yourself.
You and your college have ruined years of my work. I've lost colleagues and friends to the Fulmer, and you want me to calm down? How did you do it?
Well, whatever I have done, it's because I am Elderast and able to do it. You should be grateful that my rule will begin soon. I don't understand why you're so upset.
Just look! This should be lit up brighter than the night sky, and it's not! Clearly you've interfered somehow. Or you have something at your college, don't you? Something immensely powerful, beyond anything I've anticipated. What is it?
We might have something, yes?
Well now, this I hadn't considered. If that's taken into account, these results make more sense.
Can you help me find the Staff of Magnus or not?
Yes, the staff. Interesting. I can't explain the details. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years. Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details.
Oh, really?
Have you seen the orrery in the Imperial City? It was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of... What's important is that all of this work was designed to reveal to us sources of great magical power. Purely to help safeguard the Empire, of course. And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other, well, that can only be Labyrinthian. So, mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, I've beaten your little game. Even if all you've said here is lies, I know you have something in Winterhold the Synod Council will be very interested in. So fine, trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the Council. This is not over, I assure you.
So, the Staff of Magnus is in Labyrinthian.
Well, yes. Probably. I mean, yes. Certainly it is. But that doesn't matter now, because I know you're hoarding something even more important at your college. The Council will be informed of this. They will find out what you're up to.
Well, I think that perhaps you've been here a bit too long, losing your marbles, one might say.
Am I? Am I? I think I've discovered more here than I could have hoped to. Your trickery won't confuse me.
And you will tell nothing to your council.
I think we're done here.
Yes, we are! Let's see here. Yes, now you've seen what I can do with some rudimentary spells. Let's take a look at something closer to my true power. Yes, and I'm coming for your counsel as well. Now, what might you have of use to me? Nothing! As useless and worthless in death as you were in life. Well, it seems that I may be done here. Let's see. Suppose I must report to the current ruler of the Mages College. Blast it all, do I have to walk all the way back the way I came to get out of this place? Is there not some faster means of leaving here? Well, perhaps as I travel, I can think upon my next moves. This Savros, who currently rules the college, at some point I shall have to display my superiority over him. But when? When is the proper time? I could consider gathering support from the mages who currently reside there, but I have never been one to play political games. Should I begin by executing every mage at the college leading up to its leadership, and thereafter recruit an entirely fresh crop of practitioners who will know no other rule but my own? All things to consider. What? My senses are not quite as helpful at the moment as I'd like them to be. I think I've gotten turned around just a bit. Ah, finally! Whenever it is that I am required to visit such a place again, it will be far too soon! Wait a minute. Still more caverns? Still more underworld dwellings? What the? Fine then, creatures. Yeah. But blast it all, I've been here before. What? Let's see here. Turned around once again. There we are. Yes. I guess I don't have to do the panting. The game's kind of doing some panting for me. But Elderast, he's going to have his own breed of panting, right? I don't know. My gosh. They really did make me backtrack this whole thing. That is lame. A lot of times in these Skyrim dungeons and caves and stuff, or maybe I'm thinking of Oblivion. No, I'm thinking of Skyrim, where they would design the tunnels so that when you get to the end of one, like to the goal at the end of one, that conveniently there's kind of a shortcut that redeposits you back at the entrance to the whole cavern system. But not in this dungeon. I don't know how much you guys want me to, like, just shoot the breeze as well. If you want the whole thing, I mean, we're pretty deep into this series now for me to be figuring out how to define it. But, you know, the first episode I blabbed a bit out of character, just on making various comments on the game. I don't know how much of that you want. What in the world? Oh, that was a trap, I think. Okay. Boy, you guys, you need to know, I am making a little bit of a sacrifice playing this in third person for you. I know that it plays better to an audience that's just passively watching, I think, but... Oh, I miss first person. Finally! Out into the rain. That's something Elderast and I both have in common. A love for dreary, wet weather. And now I shall use my powers of fast travel. The sneak skill, if you weren't aware, makes it more difficult to be detected, which in turn allows for deadly stealth attacks. I rarely have such use for being stealthy. I like to see the life leave the eyes of my victims. Ah, and another victim lines up for Elderast. Where are you, dragon? Ah! Come then! Ah, but you are a big creature, aren't you? But not too big for Elderast. Yes. Come, your power is now mine. Now, what might we find here? Perhaps an enchantment I might take a closer look at later. Amethyst, dragon bones. Ooh, these are quite heavy. Ah, but worth their weight for the time being. These will serve as useful components should I wish to array myself in more glorious splendor later on.
It's really dead then?
Of course it is.
I don't know if it's like a ward, but who's casting it? On Conno? How?
I don't care what it is. I want it down now. I want to know what he's doing in there. I don't know what he's doing, but he won't get away with it.
And what is going on here?
Conno, he's in there doing something. We don't know what. We're trying to get in now. I will have his head for this, I assure you. Help take this down, will you? We're throwing everything we can at it. don't know what he does, but he won't get away with it.
That's it all. There we are at last. Ancano, my rival in the Mage's College. I should have known he would be up to something.
What's going on?
Ancano, stop this at once. I command you.
Don't go near him!
Ah! What?
Are you all right? Can you walk? I need you on your feet. We're in trouble here.
I'm fine.
He's doing something with that thing, the eye. We can't stop him. I haven't seen Savo since the explosion. He must have been blown clear, and he may be injured. I need you to find the Archmage, and I need you to do it quickly. Get moving.
What exactly happened
I'll
here?
be fine. I just need a minute to catch my breath. Find Savos.
I wasn't worried about you. I want to understand the nature of this magic we are up against. Useless. Very well, I will find your so-called leader.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
What's happened? Are you all right? What happened in there?
It's Ancano. He's done something with the eye.
By the Nine, is he responsible for this? The Archmage? Dead? There's more. Something's happened to Winterhold. It must be whatever Ancano did. You need to get out there and make sure it's safe. Quickly now, quickly. I'll find Mirabelle and see if we can't put a stop to this.
And so, yes, you see, your leader was weak. Well, I'm going to find what's in his pockets. But I can't look in his pockets. Why not? Oh, blast it all. I will come for your possessions later. Worthless Archmage. Soon they will see what a true Archmage can be here.
What's going on?
What's going on?
What happened in
What
there?
happened in there?
There's no time. We must make sure that my capital of Winterhold is
We'll
safe.
go with you. But when this is all over, I want an explanation.
We'll see. Not even sure your mind is up to the task of understanding what I would begin to explain to you. Ah, what have we here? Fascinating. What manner of creatures are these? Whatever they are, they will serve my purposes or their existence will be extinguished. See here. Ah, my magical supplies continue to run low. Yeah. Blast it all! My servants are not being as helpful as I would have hoped. Ah! Ah! I could really do with an alchemy shop. Yeah! Ah, blast. Let's see, if I might have some kind of weapon. Firebolt, ice spikes. Ah! Die, creatures! Ah! 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 Yes. Is that all of them?
Get back to the college and let them know what's going on. Arneal, stay on your guard. We can't let harm.
Ah, yes. Very good. But I must investigate. Ah, yes, as I'd hoped. Some useful components are left behind. Ah, yes, here we are. Yes. Very good. Can use these to recharge some of my magical implements. Yes. Quite useful, quite useful. Well, that should be enough for... What? Yes. That should be enough for now. Ah. And now I return victorious to absorb the glory given out by my followers. Hello? Where? Oh, the crowd is gone. I shall have to gather them for formal worship of me another time. Still, the field stands in place.
Well, is everything out there all right?
Well, Winterhold is safe for
I could
now.
say the same for us. Tolfdir and I can try and keep this contained. You need to get your hands on the Staff of Magnus, now.
Well, then I guess I'm off to Labyrinthian.
What? Are you sure? The staff is there. That can't be a coincidence.
What are you talking about, woman?
The Archmage. He gave me something just a little while ago. He told me
What?
it's from Labyrinthian and that I would know what to do with it when the time came. I think...
Yes, give it to me.
I think he meant this for you then. I'm not
Yes.
sure why, but there was something very personal about it for him. I think you
Fine,
should
fine.
take this amulet. It belonged to Savos, but I think it would do you the most good now. Take it and get out of here. Bring back that staff before Ancano brings the whole college down around us.
Well, if you are not strong enough to survive on Kano's magical powers, you may not be worthy of the empire that will soon be born. Well, let's see here. Where are we headed next? Ah, a bit of a journey ahead of us. Luckily, I do know one or two shortcuts. Julianos, the god of wisdom and logic, usually associated with magic, often revered by wizards, as a shrine somewhere I don't care to visit. Now, let's see here. Wait a moment, I believe I was planning on making some more potions. Blast it all, I forgot again! Well, we will carry on for now. When I'm this close to gaining the Staff of Magnus, I confess, I I find the prospect much too tempting to turn back now. Up there somewhere. Ah, yes, good. Oh, really? And who created you? Nothing of use to me here. Ah! I do believe I could rely a bit more on my own energies for the time being. Or perhaps something of a combination is what is best used right now. Let's see. Can I possibly make... Ah, no. Must suffer the long way around. Night will be falling soon. And soon after that, this whole world will be a world of night, ruled by Elderast. Did you... a bit further to go still. Ah, another challenger? Or are you merely attempting to claim your own territory through intimidation? Well, I leave it to you. If you would like to hasten your death, I am available. Yes? Yes, you have chosen your battleground. Another blood dragon. Interesting. Perhaps you saw what I did to the last one. Yeah! Ah, but he is a bit potent with his flames. I mustn't lower my guard against this one. Fall, creature! Gah! Ah, blast! I should have stopped back at my domicile. Ah! A bit too much for me to carry right now. Perhaps I will locate Labyrinthian and then return to my quarters to fashion more magical potions, drop off some of my components acquired in my adventuring. Let's see, do I have a potion on hand that might aid me in acquiring more of these useful components from this dragon's corpse? A solution of strength? For 300 seconds, but only increases my capacity by 40. Ah, and by 20 with this one. Not as potent as I would like, but it's all I have for now, and I do not wish to part with these components. Blast it all! Well, we shall try this for now. Yeah. Already over my limit again. See here. Blast it all. I was hoping those effects would stack. But I must leave something behind. Well, for now... one of these dragon bones, I suppose. I must quickly then reach my destination. I would find it quite frustrating to have to part with more. Closer yet, closer still. It can't be long now. Almost there, yes? Yes. Down here a bit. I might be facing a bit of a drop, though. Mustn't get stuck now. Come along. Blast it all. Well, for just a moment, I will consider my life. This insufferable realm. There are pockets of an unknowable magic with unpredictable, chaotic effects. I am not pleased. I must call upon my powers to leave this place before reaching my destination. Infuriating! And now I've relieved myself of the burden of some of those components, but before I head back out, I did acquire some interesting trinkets with enchantments on them that I must explore further. But, open up! Yes, here we are. Blast! None of those items hold any new enchantments for me to learn. Well, then I should sell them. Where is the so-called wizard that is normally here?
Yes?
Yes. You're not the one I'm looking for. However, you are a vendor.
Take a look.
I wonder if you might be interested in some of what I have here. Such as this. Vendor has no gold. Blast it all.
Until next time.
Yes, are you the, wizard who normally
You want
resides
something from
here? No. Blast it all. Perhaps he is sleeping nearby. Are these his quarters? Well, as long as I'm here... Take this. Nothing else of use. What time is it? Let's see here. Well, he's sleeping somewhere.
Speak quickly.
Well, then I shall summon my eldritch energies to hasten time. Ah, where is he? Mage? Mage! I require your services! Yes, you!
Come to Dragon's Reach to take a look?
Yes. Now, you take a look at what I have here. Oh, blast. He's not near as interested as I had hoped in what I have to offer. Well... Doesn't have potions? Of what use is he? None!
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Ugh. Your mind is a disservice to practitioners everywhere. Yes. Times like these are not among the most glamorous for one like myself, participating in the economy, walking about speaking to imbeciles, and yet they all serve a part of my grand purposes. The acquisition of wealth.
Look around for. If not, let me know. Some may call this junk.
Close your mouth.
Call them treasure.
Open your eyes. See what I have. And buy. Yes. You are quite fortunate I came by, are you not? Yes. Ah. This is the amulet. Ah, the object that Mirabella, if that's her name, I don't really care enough to remember. But the Archmage, this is what he gave her. I just put it in my pocket, didn't get a close look at it, but perhaps I will examine it now. This does seem to have a greater use to me.
Do come. I'd take a look.
Simpleton. Let's see here. Actually, I should be wearing this right now, shouldn't I? Oh well. Very good. Very good. Let's see, most of these I will have a use for at some point. It is hard to part with my possessions if they might have even some rudimentary value to me. Let's see here. I think I want to keep all those. Can get rid of those. Oh, I want all my ingredients for sure. Alright. I think I've ditched everything that's not going to be... Oh, well, let's see here. I could sell these. Good. Alright. Let's see your potions. Oh, wait, those are my potions. Let's take another look here. Potion of Magicka, yes. Might as well stock up. This will do for
I'll
now.
give you the best deals.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll return when it suits me.
Need something?
What are you?
Nothing from you.
I'm not afraid of you. You know.
See anything you like?
I want one thing right now. Well, perhaps two. Starting with something to shut up that child.
Quite a problem back home. So you're interested
Yes, yes.
in my potions and
Just let me
ingredients?
look at your wares. You needn't babble along. Let's see. Destruction heat. Magica, yes. Plentiful magica, yes. No potions of strength, eh? I shall have to craft my own. What sort of ingredients do you have here? Ah, yes. Yes, good, good. Ah, yes. Very good.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Ah, yes. Now, at last, I can retreat to solitude away from babbling fools. Where I can baste in my own thoughts, my own grand designs. First, I must acquaint myself with some of these ingredients I am not yet familiar with. Bear its ashes. I believe I need this for some other purpose. Yes, very good. Becoming more and more acquainted with the potential of this world. All of which will be put to my uses. Good, good. Ah, Spriggan sap. Fascinating. Now, let's see what we might craft here. Now, wasn't there a container around here that I put... Oh, perhaps I have it with me. Must put on my potion-making apparel. Yeah. Magica... Ah, seems I haven't crafted any potion-making apparel yet. Unless I misplaced it, I do get a bit mixed up now and then. In any case, let's see what useful things we might create. Let's see. Restore Magica. Not many components to put to use for this. Well. Let's see. Good. Good for now. Nothing to supplement my strength. Or perhaps, my ability at least to carry things? Blast it all. I still feel less prepared than I would like to be. I suppose I will conclude my crafting for now. Somewhat cumbersome to put all these things away. There we are. Well, where is Lydia? Oh, that's right, she's dead. Well...
They say the college has...
I don't believe there's anywhere else I might go to obtain more magica potions. I wonder if I might fare better approaching from a different angle. We shall start from the Shrine of Mehrunes Dagon.
But that will have to wait until next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. For more chat about geek entertainment, answers to your questions, and news from the wider world of Christian geekery, get the Christian Geek Central podcast today on iTunes and other podcast services.